Hello Chocks and Chockettes, never in between, Chocolate here for another video review, another Easter one. It's the Milkybar Mini Eggs. Yeah, so yes, very much one of those classic ones that comes out every year, I think you'd say, but yeah, I think I might have reviewed this a couple of times before, I think, so, but there we go. But yeah, this time the less packaging version. Yeah, so yeah, typical sort of Nestle affair, and typical, basically, Easter affair, hasn't it? It's got the sort of the nest on it, the butterflies. Doesn't have a sort of meadow at the bottom, it has a sort of land of white chocolate, I guess you'd say. Yeah, very interesting, yeah. Got some ladybirds on the back as well. Yes, so what does it say? Milk, white chocolate mini eggs with a crisp sugar shell. White chocolate contains vegetable fats in addition to cocoa butter. And does it have any palm oil? It does have some kind of palm ingredient there, palm, there we go. Yes, there we go. And calories per 5 eggs. 87 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 2.1 of which are saturates. And per 100 grams, 489 calories, 19.7 grams of fat, 11.8 of which are saturates. So it's, yeah, it's below the 500 to 550 threshold I normally say for chocolates. So still high, still calorific, of course. It's not going to be healthy for you, but, you know, but not too bad, honestly, not too bad. So there we go. Okay, so do you have less packaging than before? I mean, generally, it used to be in a sort of pack around this size, which is the Cadbury one. So you can see they are, you know, a bit less, and you can see the weightage is about the same. This one's 80 grams, whereas this one is 77, if you can see. Yes, there you go. I think you can, perhaps not quite focused in there, but you can still make it out, yeah. But obviously, yes, it is a smaller pack, you know, but it's still far too big than it needs to be, if you were looking at that, you know what I mean. And then this top bit here, there's no actual, you know, it's sealed shut, you know what I mean. You couldn't get any content in this part at the top at all, and then same with this bit at the bottom. So, you know, yeah. But of course, they do need to have some kind of shelf presence. We have to concede that. But there we go. Yeah, it looks very nice. Very interesting. But yeah, you've got Cocoa Plank supporting farmers for better chocolate. It says. And why not? And why not? Good food, good life. Nestle. Get in touch if you're not happy. Good to remember. Enjoying chocolate as part of a varied, balanced diet. Yeah, and healthy lifestyle is one of life's little pleasures. So don't just eat chocolate, which is unfortunately what I'm doing at the moment. But there we go. Need to be careful, really, but there we are. Okay, right. Right, well, let's give them an open. See what they're like. Let's do it. Right, okay, let's get these, Milkybar Mini Eggs an open then. So, yeah, less packaging version. Yeah, a bit harder to open than normal, I think, these ones, but we'll give them a go. And yes, I've done about 750, maybe 760 reviews by the time you watch this. So in the top right-hand corner as you look at the screen, there'll be a link to post more other reviews. So after you like this video and subscribe to the channel, please go check those out. Hopefully you enjoy those as well. Okay, so yeah. So did it say how many servings are per pack? Contains approximately 4 servings, and 4 servings is 5 eggs, so we should have about 20. So we'll see. Hopefully they roll all over the place, which they like to do. Can't really hold that against them. Although, goodness me, yeah. If we set ourselves up for a fall here, but there we go. So, all right. Okay, so yeah, we've got a bit extra here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. Not too bad. I think the last lot of Nestle stuff I opened had 24 in, I think. Not too sure. But yeah, but anyway, not too bad. Better to have more than you meant to than less, I guess. So there we go. So let's give these a bit of the old measuring roonies. So now they are roughly quite uniform. They're not. Some of them are more egg-shaped than others, but they are generally that sort of egg-shaped. They're a bit on the rotund side, I think you'd say, but they more or less. They're egg-shaped. They're just about egg-shaped, just about. But they're almost spheres, you know. They've just got a slight point at one end. It might be a bit harder to see on the screen, but yeah. So some of them are a bit more than others. Though this one, for instance, you know, is achieves it a bit better than some of the others, such as this one, which is almost just a sphere. But in certain angles they look better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But they're not as egg-shaped as they could be, is the point of it. Okay. Right. They just about manage it. Just about wide at one part and the other. Okay, so the height of them about 1.9. As I said, they probably will vary slightly, you know, but pick a random one. And the widest point width about 1.7 centimeters. There we go. Right, okay, so give one a chop-a-rooney. So let's let's be careful. It's going to explode everywhere, I'd imagine. Okay, not the sharpest knife. Perhaps could do with a sharper one, but there we are. Okay, so it's split into a bit, but you can see the gist of it there. It focuses in a bit. There we go. It's doing its magic. Yeah, so you can see there. It's okay. There, I had to remove everything from the background to make it finally focus in. So you can see there's a slight white shell there, about 1 millimeter thick, perhaps. But you can see the sort of milk chocolate, the white chocolate in the centre there as well. So yeah, that's what we're up against basically. Yeah, you think I think the shell looks a bit sort of more white chocolatey on the outside of the shell than the inside, of course. Looks a bit more white on the, well, not of course, but looks a bit more whiter on the edge now. And the actual white chocolate is the same colour as the shell on the back, pretty much. So yeah, a bit of an odd one, that. All right, well, I think let's get the plate back. We should give them a taste. So to these ones, Nestle white chocolate, Milkybar chocolate is always gorgeous. I think probably the best white chocolate there is, really, to be honest with you. Which is surprising. Well, that I've tasted anyway. So yeah, let's give it a taste. Pretty excited. Let's do it. The sugar shell should be add a bit of nice crunch to these as well. So excited. Let's do it. Okay, let's give these Nestle Milkybar mini eggs a taste. So yeah, quite excited about these ones. Yeah, let's give them a go. Got to do one at a time, I think. Got a couple here, but let's give them a taste. Let's do it. Well, as you can probably hear, a very crisp sugar shell. Not too bad, not too bad. I think would say I think I remember this last time I reviewed them. And it's just come to my memory again now, and the shell definitely detracts from the flavour of these. I originally thought maybe I had a bad batch last time, I thought maybe it's just a bad batch of them, and I thought, okay, I wonder if, I think the shell was a bit yellower than normal, but I'm not sure. But yeah, no, it's definitely the case. The shell definitely detracts from the taste. It gives it a sort of strange, I don't know. It just seems to have a strange taste to it, really. Yeah. It just has a bit of a strange sort of chemically taste. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, maybe we could say white chocolate has a funny taste anyway. It's a funny taste in chocolate. Not necessarily in a bad way. It just has a distinct flavour to it. But there's something about these where it just either emphasises it, or I don't know, it gives you just a taste that's a bit too much that way. I'm say quite sure it's the shell. Unless it's seeped into the chocolate somehow. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe it's sort of, I know, let's see. Normally, Nestle Milkybar is a 5-star out of 5 for me. It's a lovely, it's a lovely white chocolate. I don't know, these mini eggs. The shell is just has a very odd taste to it. And I think it's either seeped into the chocolate or the shell is just a prominent taste and it's causing it to sort of affect the whole thing. Or maybe both. Yeah, there's something not quite right about these. Not bad. But they just have a bit, it's just affected the taste. It does get stuck in your throat a bit as well, as white chocolate tends to do for me. Yeah, there's something definitely odd about these. I think it's just something. I don't know whether unless they just concentrated the white chocolate taste a bit differently or something. I'm not sure. There's something that's not quite right about these mini eggs. Yeah. Not horrible or anything, but they're definitely not on the par with regular, Milkybar, just on its own, which is a lovely white chocolate. This is just surprising, really. Yeah. I can't put my finger on what it is, but I'm assuming it's shell related in some way or another because, as I say, Nestle Milkybar is a lovely white chocolate normally. I don't know if it's the consistency on the inside is not quite as, doesn't give you quite the bite, the crunch that it normally did or something. Because it's a bit soft or something, or the shell just is detrimental to that experience, or whether it's, I don't really know, but there's something not quite right about it, and I can only assume it's the flavour of the shell somehow seeped into the chocolate, or it's just the flavour of the shell generally. So I think for me, I'm going to have to, not terrible or anything, but they're definitely, they're not the 5 out of 5 that the regular Milkybar is. I think I'm going to say 3 out of 5 for these ones. They're not terrible or anything, but I think, there's probably better, there's definitely better mini eggs out there. Yeah, it's just something off about them. They're just not quite right. Hard to put your finger on it, but not quite right. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out the YouTube member program. Great way to support the channel. Lots of options there for various perks and things like this. Also leave a comment or free. Always lovely to hear from you. It really is. And I'll check out the Discord chat as well. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.